On a peaceful Friday morning in Greene County, the pastures of Duvall Farm served as more than just a grazing area for cattle. They became a gathering place for conversation, connection, and policy. Congressman Mike Collins, who represents Georgia's 10th District, joined American Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall, the farm's owner, for a tour of Duvall's operation, where the two discussed the daily challenges and triumphs of modern agriculture. For Congressman Collins, it also served as a stress reliever from the daily pressures of Washington, D.C.
We cannot do our job fully unless we're in Washington, D.C. I realize that. But when we can and we can get out here in our district and just be in places like this, you can decompress so easy and just let things go and really get back to home, know what it's like.
In Farm Bureau, what we do best is provide one united voice of American farmers and ranchers, and what better way to do that is out on our farm.
The visit, hosted by Duvall and supported by Georgia Farm Bureau, included a traditional barbecue lunch and a meet and greet with local producers and leaders from Greene and Morgan counties, including Georgia Farm Bureau President Tom McCall and representatives from key ag sectors across the state. But the heart of the day came during a discussion where nearly 30 attendees brought concerns to the table. Everything from Farm Bill priorities and labor challenges to disaster relief and input costs.
We would love to have more congressmen come out. I think there's a lot that goes along with being able to see what's happening on a farm and being able to hear the real life stories of the farmers when you're in that situation, you're in that scenario. So we would love to have congressmen come out and visit more farms just so they can see it for themselves and make it a little bit more real what they're working on.
Well, when you pull up in the yard and you can't find somewhere to park because of all the pickup trucks with the fuel tanks on the back, you know it's a good day because it's farmers here. And not only do we appreciate Zippy and Jenna for hosting this, but I really and truly appreciate all these farmers coming out to talk to Congressman Collins about their concerns when they need to be in the hayfield or planting or laying by corn this time of year. But it was a good day. The congressman listened, he interacted, and all of his staff that was with him were taking notes.
As Congressman Collins wrapped up his visit, he left with a deeper understanding of what it means to farm in Georgia and a commitment to take those voices back to Capitol Hill.
Farming is generational. And, these are second, third, fourth generations of people that are in the farming industry. And they've seen the changes that have gradually just put them in a position where they're no longer competitive, especially on the world market. And that's where we need to, as a federal government, make sure that we're not interfering to the point to where they cannot make a living, and in things when it's not and under their ability to prevent, say like imports, then as a federal government we need to make sure that we step up and protect them and make sure that they stay in business.
Without farmers, that food chain, that food that we enjoy every day, 365 days a year, and go to the grocery store and buy anything we want anytime we want it, it's because the farmers and ranchers make those sacrifices to do that work.